Hello everybody, welcome back to Jazzy61. If you want to see how I got this long wavy hair, stay tuned. And welcome back to Jazzy61. So today's video is going to be one of my beauty videos. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't done anything since about December actually. But I want to come on here and do a video for this one because people have asked me about this style when I did it previously. So I want to go ahead and show you guys how I achieved this style. It cost, excuse me, about 40 bucks, I think. Everything else I already have, like the latching and things like that. The hair itself costs about $45. I got this hair back in February from my local beauty supply store, or one of them. And I remember because it was right around the time that all of this craziness started to happen. And the owner, it's a Chinese lady, was standing there talking to one of her friends who's also owner of a beauty supply store around here, and they thought it was just so funny that people were kind of afraid of what's happening right now. I didn't find it funny. They were cracking jokes, they were laughing, and I'm just standing there like, you realize this is really happening here right now, right? And then after all of that, the lady that was checking us out was the owner, and she had like a rasp to her voice. I didn't know what was going on. I just kind of checked out or whatever. And as walking away, she waves at my son, and then she just starts coughing. You guys, I almost lost my mind in the store. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I didn't know what was happening, but I wasn't trying to stay around to find out. Anywho, we're gonna get back into this video. I'm gonna show you guys the hair here in a second. I'm gonna show you guys the process of separating the hair, because I do separate it. It comes in kind of thicker pieces and you wanna break it down. So I'll show you how I separate the hair, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna sit in my room and do it. So I'm gonna come back in here periodically to show you guys what it looks like. And then I will also come in at the end and show you guys how I install this hair. So here are the things you're gonna need. I use Blue Magic hair grease for my scalp as I go along. Some scrunchies, I have about 4 of those. A latch hook, this one's really old, but it still works. A spray bottle of warm water. And the hair of your choice. The hair I'm using today is Freetress Aruba Curl in the color 1B. It's 20 inches long. I purchased this hair like a month or so ago. But I really like this hair. I like the texture and the wave pattern on it. So let's get started. Guys, I just want to show you my setup. So basically what I do is I split the hair. Split the hair into sections. So this is the hair. I have this towel here because I spray it with a little bit of water. That bottle came from the Dollar Tree, you guys. Nothing expensive here, I promise. I had it for a while. I laid the strand of hair, because you see how it comes in these chunky sections. Well, that's like, yeah, that's one section. I just kind of split it a little bit on accident. But this is one section, and I'm going to split it in 2, obviously. But I lay it on this towel here. I spray it with a little bit of water, run my hands over it, like rub my hands up and down the hair, and split it. And then you get these smaller sections. And that's what you're going to use to install the hair. Okay guys, so I want to come on here and show you guys what one pack looks like. This is a little, I think I got 2 pieces left in this pack. I'm going to have to pause because my son needs to take his nap and his dad isn't that great at doing it seems. So I want to show you guys what one pack looks like, but at the same time show you my braiding pattern. Got some excess here down here I'm getting off. So I have braids at the top, and then they connect and go to the ones at the back. There are 12 on my front, so there's about 6 at the back. The back of my head look crazy, you guys. I covered the craziest part of those, so you guys will get to see that section. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So here's the front. And they're just gonna straight back because the way I wear it, it's gonna go this way, and when I'm gonna cut it, it's gonna look away. I'll show you guys when I'm done. So I'm turn around, look at, show you the back. Now, like I said, I don't judge back in my head, y'all. It's ugly, but I can't see back there, so. I think I got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and mousse this section and put it in a plait. That way I can put my little one down, and then I'll start back on my next section in a second. I don't use fancy mousse, you guys. I get my mousse from Dollar Tree. It works just fine. So I'm gonna mousse this section real quick, and then I'm gonna plait it in like a 2-strand twist, and stop for a minute just so I can put my little one down, and then I'll come back here in a little bit and show you guys the next pack, and then I'll show you how I do the top. Oh, at the back I am doing 5 knots, 5 to 6 knots, depending on how the hair feels. Like if it feels thicker than some other sections, because my sections are kind of all over the place. So I'm doing 5 to 6 knots depending on the sections, and at the front I'm going to do smaller pieces. So like I said, I'll be back in a little bit once I get that done. Okay guys, so here is bag 2. I figured something out with this bag. The hair separates without the water, pretty easy. It does fuzz sometimes, but I've also just been using the full section, and the hair is still really secure in my head right now. I had no slipping, nothing like that so far. There is shedding, of course, because it's a synthetic hair, but it didn't take as long to do this side. Now, of course, I'm going to have to separate it a little bit once I get up here, because you want smaller pieces at the top so that it kind of looks a little bit more blended or more natural. But this part went in a lot easier than the other side. As you can see, this other side, hold on, let me pull this pin out. I moussed, as I told you guys I would, and I put it in a jumbo 2-strand twist, and then I just pinned it up at the top of my head. So I'm going to do the same thing with this side. I'm going to go ahead and mousse it right now, and then I'm going to pin it up as well, and then I'm going to go eat something because I haven't eaten anything today, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I should probably eat. So I'm going to go ahead, mousse it, twist it, pin it up, and I'll come back here in a little bit after I get my 3rd pack or so done, just to show you guys what this top is going to look like once I start splitting it, and then I'll also show you my technique for putting it in. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, hi guys, so I'm finished installing this hair. I was going to come in and show you guys the invisible knot method at the top. I'm not good at it, apparently. It didn't look right, so I just went ahead and kept going the way I'm going. The good thing about being 6'2", nobody can see the top of your head, so it just kind of looks, hold on, I'll lift this so you can see. You see the little tiny, yeah, but it's at the very top and you really can't see it from straight on. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and put a little mousse in it. I'll probably trim it down some. I'm not gonna finish trimming it till tomorrow because I don't like doing it when I'm fresh finished, just because I don't wanna over trim. And usually when I wake up and I got fresh eyes, it's better for me to trim it then. That way I don't do too much, cut too much of it off, and I see it better. Because right now I've been sitting on my butt for since about noon, and I think it's close to 6. Or it's after 6 actually. So I did have to stop a couple times, like I said, to eat and to put my son down for his nap. Right now I'm just getting kind of the excess shed hairs. See? So that's what you see me doing right now. Because sometimes they slip a little bit when you put them in and they get tangled in with other pieces of hair or something like that. But otherwise it doesn't shed too crazy, I guess. It sheds the amount that you would expect for a synthetic hair. This hair was different than when I got it before. When I had it before, it needed the water because the residue that was on the hair after opening it was super thick and kind of crunchy, so you have to spray it. It doesn't have that same residue on it right now. This hair I just used, I ended up using a little over 5 packs, but that's only because I like my hair really full. Most people only use 4 packs. I also think I have a big head. So I'm gonna put a little mousse on it right now and do a little bit of trimming on it, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Well, I'll just show you guys how I mousse it and everything, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you my moussing process. My hair is slightly damp right now. What you want to do is put some water on there, put a lot of mousse in it, guys, and I mean a lot of mousse. You want to be able to get your fingers through it. I didn't do this section as good because I had just got done putting it in and I was just ready to go to sleep. But you want to make sure that you get enough in there to where it separates and you can see the hair kind of distinctly, the sections and the waves in it. Run your hands through it, get all the excess shed hair out of there. And then after you get through doing this, because as you see, I'm separating and trying to get some of it in the middle of that section because the middle of the section is a little bit fuzzier. Once you get done doing that, you want to put it in a 2-strand twist and you're good. So I'm not going to show me cutting the hair because I like to focus on myself cutting it, but I cut downward. I do not start at the bottom. A lot of people say start at the bottom, but when I do hair this long, it's because I like the length of it. So I'm going to leave it full length. So I'm going to actually cut downward to shape it around my face, but I'll show you guys that tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I hope it helped someone. I hope it was informative. I hope you guys like this style and try it. If you do, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if you're going to try this hairstyle out yourself, please ignore my makeup, guys. Right now I'm working on lashes. I'm not that great at it, but I'm trying. So again, I use about 5.5 packs of this hair because I wanted it to be kind of full and I wanted to keep it at its full length. Overall, it's okay so far. It's really bouncy, it's really flowy, it's really pretty, especially for a summertime of year. I know we can't go nowhere, but I might as well be decent looking at the house. So thank you guys again for watching another of my videos. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.